Let's highlight America's 10 worst states for infrastructure, starting with Mississippi. Here, aging roads and bridges hamper transport. Its 2018 infrastructure score was 172 out of 400. Up next is Massachusetts, struggling with outdated water utilities and lengthy commutes, costing it a score of 168. New Jersey follows, plagued by traffic congestion and 66% of roads in poor condition, earning it 164 points. New York's ongoing projects address its ailing infrastructure. Still, deficiencies are evident, leading to a score of 158. Moving to Maryland, notorious for traffic jams and frequent water main breaks, it scored 157. West Virginia shares similar problems, with 19% of bridges declared deficient, earning a score of 157. Connecticut's crumbling state road infrastructure brought it a dismal score of 150. Maine might be beautiful, but a lack of major flight connections and bridges limits its potential. It scored 140. New Hampshire is also struggling, with 54% of roads in poor condition reflected in a score of 123. Finally, Rhode Island ranks the lowest, with nearly 23% of its bridges structurally deficient and a score of 100. Highlighting Rhode Island's plight, nearly 1 in 5 bridges is structurally deficient, jeopardizing safety and limiting movement. The state's score of 100 starkly underscores the urgent need for reform as Roadworks aims to elevate these declining standards. It has initiated Roadworks, a $5 billion project, aiming to revamp its infrastructure by 2025. Maryland faces traffic jams and frequent water main breaks, scoring 157. Maine's lack of connections and infrastructure holds its score at 140. New Hampshire struggles with 54% of its roads in poor condition, scoring 123. Overall, these examples illustrate a widespread infrastructure crisis across the nation, emphasizing the need for urgent investments and reforms. In summary, America's infrastructure crisis threatens economic performance and everyday life. The proposed investments in infrastructure could change this narrative significantly. It's time for action. If you want to learn more about how these upgrades can impact your life, stay informed and engaged. Let's advocate for better infrastructure together! Mississippi and Rhode Island are examples of states suffering from severe infrastructure issues, with Mississippi having aging roads and a low score of 172, and Rhode Island facing significant deficiencies in its bridges, resulting in a score of 100. Massachusetts struggles with outdated water utilities and long commutes, leading to a score of 168, while New Jersey is affected by heavy traffic congestion and a high percentage of poor roads, scoring 164. New York has ongoing projects to fix its infrastructure but still shows deficiencies with a score of 158. Maryland faces traffic jams and frequent water main breaks, scoring 157, while West Virginia has 19% of its bridges deemed deficient, also scoring 157. Connecticut's state roads are crumbling, resulting in a score of 150, and Maine's lack of connections and infrastructure holds its score at 140. New Hampshire struggles with 54% of its roads in poor condition, scoring 123. Overall, these examples illustrate a widespread infrastructure crisis across the nation, emphasizing the need for urgent investments and reforms.